Welcome to Auto Foresight. Merge onto a steep highway ramp. Most hybrid engines start screaming right away. Nissan's new system works differently. The gas engine never actually turns the wheels. It acts purely as an electric generator. That means acceleration should stay smooth, no matter how steep the road gets. But here's the catch. In Europe, Nissan sells this car with a complex variable compression engine. For North America, they swapped it out. They gave us a simpler, fixed compression version instead. Why would Nissan downgrade the engine responsible for keeping things quiet? And does the fuel economy make up for it? Now, because Nissan hasn't officially launched this car yet, actual photos and interior shots are still extremely rare. But here is what we know about what's happening under the skin. The Rogue Hybrid goes right after the RAV4 Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid. That context is important. This is Nissan's first time bringing e-power to North America. Toyota and Honda use parallel hybrids. In a RAV4, the gas engine can physically turn the wheels. Nissan does something totally different. The gas engine never touches the drivetrain. Electric motors handle 100% of the driving. Output is estimated around 200 horsepower. That puts it slightly behind the RAV4 and CR-V. Nissan is keeping the standard gas Rogue in showrooms too, so you get a real choice. Let's clear up how this system works under the hood. Both the European and American models run on the exact same core principle. Electric motors drive the wheels. The engine only makes electricity. What changed is the internal engine design. In Europe, Nissan used their complex VC turbo engine. That engine physically moves its own pistons up and down to change compression ratios on the fly. For North America, Nissan ditched that complex setup. They installed a fixed compression 1.5-liter turbo engine instead. Why make the switch? Because in a series hybrid, variable compression is totally unnecessary. Remember, the engine only spins a generator at steady speeds. Nissan realized the moving compression arms added extra weight and unnecessary points of failure. A simpler fixed compression engine reduces weight and improves long-term reliability under continuous load. By tuning a simple engine strictly for generator duty, Nissan achieved 42% thermal efficiency. Fuel economy jumps by nearly 20% over the outgoing gas Rogue. Towing is estimated at 1,500 pounds. That trails the RAV4's 1,750. Payload is also lower, around 900 pounds versus 1,050. Early drivers do note some generator drone on hard climbs. If you're new to series hybrids, generator drone is that continuous, single-pitch buzzing sound. Because the engine is only generating electricity, it holds one loud RPM, like a lawnmower, regardless of your speed. It is a key trade-off buyers will need to test for themselves. Inside, practical details take priority. Cargo space measures around 36.3 cubic feet with the rear seats up. That is plenty of room for groceries, stroller gear, or camping luggage. Ground clearance sits at 8.2 inches. That is solid for crossover. Best of all, Nissan kept physical buttons for climate controls and volume shortcuts. You won't have to navigate touchscreen menus at 70 miles per hour. The technology setup has one major flaw. The wide touchscreen dash catches serious glare off the windshield in direct sunlight. That gets annoying quickly when you are relying on navigation. On the driver assist side, Nissan is introducing Pro Pilot Assist with Wave AI technology. It is a global system, showing Nissan views this vehicle as a serious platform. Pricing is estimated between $40,000 and $54,000 across 4 trims. Look for it in showrooms in late 2026. Nissan made a clear choice here. They kept 100% electric motor drive, but traded complex European engine parts for simple American reliability. Will buyers mind that continuous generator drone on steep hills if fuel efficiency is this good? We will find out once these hit the open road. Let me know what you think in the comments.